Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We are back with another Coins Reaction Zone Scooby-Doo episode reaction. So it's a long day today, so I'm kind of gross right now. Changed my shirt, but we are back with the next two episodes. So today we'll be reacting to Big Scare and the Big Easy. Yeah, we reacted to Space Ape Up the Cape previously, which was rated a 7 out of 10. And this episode was released October 5th, 2002, episode number 4, series episode 208. So in this one, the gang stay at a housing estate next to a graveyard during their spring break in New Orleans. They soon realize that two Civil War ghosts reenact a duel every night to scare away guests. So it's up to Mystery Inc. to uncover the truth about the legend of the Leland brothers. So it looks like we're going to have two bad guys this episode, which will be pretty fun. So notes and trivia. The Mystery Machine is absent in this episode. This is the only episode in the What's New incarnation that Daphne bound and gagged. Scooby, Shaggy, Velma, and Fred had gumbo for dinner while Daphne had salad. And Man with the Hex was also used in a 2002 film. Okay, nice. So yeah, just the song itself. Okay, cool. So I think we're just going to get right into this episode. Some stats that we're leading off to from previous is that Shaggy and Scooby both had one box each of Scooby Snacks. So they're actually tied for the first time ever on Scooby Snacks eaten to start us off on What's New Scooby-Doo. Only took about until episode 3 for them to finally eat some Scooby Snacks, but now they have the same amount, which is pretty fun. And no weird food items eaten, but that's pretty cool to see. And then so far, the whole entire gang is at 1,200 property damage, because everything else has been about the monsters mostly destroying things. So let's get right into it. Leland Brothers. Those are one of the ones I don't really remember, I don't think, just yet. Oh nice, look at all their costumes, they look great.
According to the map, it's just north of here, through that graveyard.
Gotcha, okay. Went a little bit intense with the boys already.
Like, run that by me again.
He said
Okay,
the Leland
gotcha.
brothers. See? French Club pays off. Who are the Leland brothers?
The brothers were on opposite sides during that Civil War.
Oh, yeah, the backstory duel, yeah.
They continue to fight here every night.
It's interesting though, they're still doing like Confederate stories in 2002 though. It's pretty a good mystery kind of style for the show.
I tell you, Lorelai, you're just plumb crazy. You got no choice but to sail.
That's Leland Land. Cyrus Buford. You may be the boss over here.
Okay, so we got our first suspects, a couple of weirdos.
Thank you to leave. As you can see, I have guests. Welcome, y'all. I'm Lorelai Leland. So, Lorelai, who's that guy giving you a hard time? Cyrus T. Buford. He wants to buy the Leland family cemetery so he can expand the Rivergate. That's his hotel. That's right. Of my great-great-great-great-granduncle.
Those portraits are animated so much where they're definitely gonna move.
That's no ghost. That's just my brother Taylor.
You kids, let's not be going out into the cemetery.
Yep, and that's her brother, and he has mud on his shoes, which we push through.
Jed and Caleb. Every night they appear.
Oh boy, I can't believe we're back in the
Of
cemetery.
course, they go right to the graveyard. Come on, guys.
Sell her house. There must be something we can do.
I've been grabbed by a ghoulish ghost.
That was no ghost. It was just a
Yeah, why is the graveyard even broken like that, man? That's just crazy. And why does the human look so scary?
He gunk all over my new shoes. If that's
Besides those shoes is in her little handbag.
She
Nice.
talked to an expert, and I know just the man. And they call this the ectoplasm. Ectoplasm. That's what ghosts
Really? Ectoplasm, okay.
Ghost guts.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure.
Nice, yeah, there's the gumbo. Something that also looks pretty fun. We already have it from the Zombie Island, so we're not going to count it, but that's still cool to see.
Lorelai, she didn't hear me.
Nice, good old Scooby-Doo style, hiding around things. Yep, there they are. And her brother was wearing, or carrying around a...
What are y'all doing here? We're trying to get to the bottom.
Yeah, so the song that we skipped through, the chase music, was exactly the song from the live-action Scooby-Doo movie. That's what they were talking about. As soon as the first line played, I immediately remembered it. That's crazy. Okay, sunk all his life saving, so there's another suspect right there. I think it still could be the her and her brother, though, just because of... It's obvious clues, but it has to be two people. Nice. It's the first time we've really seen them actually use their phones in these kinds of shows and stuff. Kind of just keep it doing everything naturally. Good job, Shaggy. Nice. So unnecessarily complicated, Fred. You don't even have your regular bait.
I admire the simplicity.
Fire sauce should burn through anything.
You put that in your body? Jeez, man.
He's smart.
Tag technique.
Of course, man. Why didn't I think of that?
Now you just have to give him a new tag.
Sweet.
Good job. She just destroyed that door off its hinges. We're not gonna count it since.
I think that might be.
Well, maybe we'll give Daphne 20 bucks. Why not? These hinges are pretty cheap. Oh, nice. That's kind of like a similar costume to what we've had before from previous episodes, like the Witch Doctor. Oh, she's there. Okay, so who could it be then? Maybe still her brother? The bus driver? I did not expect that. He didn't seem like enough of a interesting.
Help pay the bills. I snuck out at night because I didn't want Lorelai to know.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
You were just watching a hologram projected from that tree.
Yep, exactly.
By pressure on this rock. Each time the tour bus pulled off the road, the driver used dry ice to make a perfect background mist for projecting ghosts. Crawdad Mike had a smooth operation going, frightening the tourists with his ghosts and making a busload of cash.
He got worried when we came close to exposing
Yeah, him and his bus driver is an interesting kind of suspects.
I would have gone away with it too if it weren't for y'all made it king.
Good job, boys. All right. There's a crazy amount of implications for Shaggy tossing that dude some beads. So I guess he's pretty... Okay, that's a decently happy ending. Just setting up a resort, though.
Partners, excellent.
I guess they're all good about the resort, though.
Thank yourself, Dad. We never would have known you were there if you hadn't wailed so loud.
And some cute Shaggy and Daphne movie. Or scene.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, Scooby, just take some goodness out of it. That was an interesting one. I did not expect the villainy kind of aspect of it, of like who it could be, was a bit basic or just not as interesting as previous episodes, to be honest, for me. It didn't really like grab me as much as it could have, especially because usually the people that talk the least or are introduced first are the bad guys in Scooby-Doo. But they were introduced first and they talked the least, but they were still kind of basically the main exposition kind of client kind of style of things, which is why we didn't really think it was going to be them. And overall, in general, in the story, they're kind of main, just basically get some viewership / get some people to sign up for their tours. Like, that's such a basic reason. I did like they mixed it up, like it wasn't anything like Secret Gold or anything like that, or Inheritance, but still just a bit meh for me. Just one of those ones where it didn't really have much to it compared to some of the previous episodes. I did like the cute Shaggy and Daphne moment of like them saving her and trying their best to break open the door, and then she immediately breaking down the door herself. We ended up giving her $10 worth of property damage for that because hinges are actually not too expensive. But overall, it's been a very kind of property damage-less episode or series really so far, and no Scooby snacks eaten for any of them. So just overall, in general, just a nice, quick, little, interesting episode. I think though it's probably my least going to be in the least favorite, especially since I didn't remember it. You know, I felt like since it wasn't really hit my brain as quickly, that I just one of those ones that I was just watching and forget it kind of style, which is why I think I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10, because I did like, it had some cute moments to it. I still love the kind of style that they go for in this show, but just not as much as some of the previous episodes, you know, which is why I'm going to give this one a 5 out of 10 as we get into the next one, and hopefully it's even better. In the next episode, we will be watching It's Mean, It's Green, It's the Mystery Machine. And I'm really excited for that one because I remember that one as well. And there was also a 2-week skip before, or 3 weeks actually, in the actual release date. That's going to be pretty fascinating. So yeah, 5 out of 10 for this one. I will see you guys next week for that episode. Have a great day.